Okay, students, so now we are learning about the array program. In array program, we are going to learn about the linear search method. In linear search method, what is happening? In linear search, we have to give an element, and we have to give the element, and we search that element in an array. So linear search is a kind of a method or kind of a technique in which we search an element in sequential form. That means one by one, it will check the element of array and it will simply search an element and give its position. So here is the class. We are creating a class such as I am giving the class name as linear, right? I am opening the class over here. Here it is the class, deleting the default content. I am simply making first of all, defining the package, import java.util.* semicolon to take the input from the user into the arrays. Now defining a class such as class linear. Now have a look that linear is a class. Some variables you have to take. So you can take the variables inside the function also. So I'm making a function void says search. Search is a kind of a function in which we will search the value. Now this is a kind of a program. Let me first of all write a program that it is a kind of a program. Write a program to input n numbers in the array and find a number entered by the user, print its position. There, if the number is not found, then print an appropriate message for that. So this is a program, students, which we have to create. Now have a look over here. We all had created the class. Now we had created the function. Now what we are doing, we are first of all declaring the scanner object. So I'm writing scanner, say sc equals to new scanner, then system.in. Clear? So this scanner class is being created to take the input from the user during execution time of a program or runtime of a program. Now we are giving a statement to the user to tell me the size of the array, that how many numbers they have to enter in the array. So I'm printing a statement, system.out.println, enter the size of the array. So here size has been entered. So we have to take that size into a variable n. I'm writing sc.nextInt. Clear? So here sc.nextInt simply. Now we can create the array, such as I'm giving the name of the array arr, square brackets, then equals to new, and int. After giving the size, here we have to give the size. So size we had already entered from the user into a variable n. So I'm writing n over here, right? So up till here, what happens? Up till here, your program has been created or your array has been initialized. Now what you have to do, you have to simply input the numbers in the array. So for that, I'm giving a message to the user, system.out.println, such as enter the numbers in the array. Clear? So for entering the numbers in the array, what you have to do, you have to simply execute a loop, because without loop you are unable to take the inputs, that number of inputs, because the execution takes place again and again. So I'm executing a loop such as int I equals to 0, because always the index starts from 0 and I must be less than n, and I plus plus. Inside this, I'm simply writing a statement that is say array of giving the index I equals to sc dot next int for entering the integers value. So with the help of this, the n numbers will be entered in the array by the user. Now what we have to do, we have to simply find a number from the array and print its position. So for that, we are taking some variables such as int num to input a number, and one variable, say flag variable we used to say, and initializing it as 0. First of all, we are giving a message to the user system.out.println, enter a number to search in the array. Search in the array. Clear? Here it is. Now to search in the array, what we have to do? We have to do one more thing, that position variable we have to take. I am taking POS variable, so that the position must be stored in that variable. Clear? So have a look. Now again I have to create a loop. For int I equals to 0, then I must be less than n and I plus plus. Clear? So this must be a loop. Now what you have to do, you will compare the value num. Num we had entered, enter a number to search. Okay, number we had not entered. So you'll write num equals to, first of all, sc dot next int. So in this way, the number will be entered by the user. So this number, what you have to do, this number you have to search in the array which we had already inserted with the help of loop. So this number has to be searched in the array. Now next part, what you have to do, students, you have to simply compare such as with that num double equals to array of I index. If it is being compared, if it is being found, then what you have to do, we have to simply initialize the position as I is the index, so I plus 1, because if you find the position, always in the array, the index number starts from 0, but the position counts from 1. So that's why we have to update I plus 1 over here. And flag will be initialized as 1 for checking purpose, and break. So break is a condition which will bring the control out of the loop. Clear? If it is not so, your loop will be ends over here. Now I'm closing the loop over here. Now at the last, after the loop, what you have to do, you have to simply check for a flag variable if flag is equals to 0, right? We had initialized before that flag equal to 0. So if it remains 0, that means number not found. Clear or not? If flag remains 0, it's understood that the number not found, number is not equal to any of the value in the array which we had entered. So the flag will not be initialized as 1. So if flag remains 0, so we will print a message to the user system.out.println number not found. So this message will be displayed in the array. If it is not so, then we will print the position of the array system.out.println number found at position equals to, after adding plus, that the variable POS. So here this function takes place, and complete the program. I am closing the function, closing the class. Now we are compiling the program. Here I had compiled. See, the multi-line comment we had not applied, so I am applying the multi-line comment over here, so that it will become non-executable statements. Now again I am compiling it. So here it is being compiled. Variable might not have been initialized, so just initialize the variable POS equals to 0. It is being initialized. Now again I am compiling. Now you can see, students, that now it is being displaying class compiled, no syntax error. So no syntax error means that now the complete program, we are closing this class. Where is the program? That is linear. Here is the program. We are just creating an object. Here object has been created. Now we are calling the function search. enter the size of the array, such as I am giving the size as array 5. Enter the numbers in the array. I am entering numbers 15, 26, 95, 67, say 34. So now all the 5 values are entered by the user: 15, 26, 95, 67, 34. Now it is being asked that you have to enter a number which you have to search. For example, I am giving 95. See, the number found at position number 3. So it is the position number 3, first, second, and third. So in this way, the linear search takes place. Now again, I am calling the object or the function with the help of object. I'm giving again the size 5, and I'm giving the same values: 15, 26, 95, 67, and 34. Now I'm giving a number which is not in the array, right? So now let's see over here. I'm giving such as say 20, which is not in the array. So let's see what it will display: number not found. So here condition not satisfies. That's why it is printing number not found. So I hope that you all might have been understood this program.